Hi Pisces, it's your girl NeenaRose coming at you for your Blam. It's on for January 27, 2020. Hope all is well with you all. I want to thank you all for your likes, shares, and subscribes and just rocking with me. I want to give my condolences, send my condolences out to Kobe Bryant's family, and even the passengers that were on the plane that may have passed away with them. I just send my condolences out to both families, everybody involved, and even the families of the pilot as well. And I just thank the Creator for the experiences that we do have with people, and that every day that we do what we're supposed to do, even in our everyday encounters, you tell people, hey, what I'm saying, I missed you, or hey, I forgive you, whatever it is to clear your energy, I'm not sure if that's what he did or anybody on the plane has ever done, but I'm just saying, I just speak that we embrace energy and understand that, we all have a role to play, and that, and that we don't give up on each other. And with that, we're going to go ahead and get started. So let's see what kind of energy you have going on here. We're going to start with the Journey Oracle here, Traveler's Oracle. We're going to start with this here and see what's really going on. I feel like a lot of you have gotten a little confused because you may be dealing with other oracles, other tarot readers, you just may be dealing with other people, and you're listening to different messages, and I feel like a lot of you may be dealing with confusion. Okay, so we have, so it's six of them. Six of them came out. The first one that came out, Pisces, is passion and pleasure. Savor your life. I feel like a lot of you may be doing some things that's kind of like, you are passionate about some things. At the same time, you have to know the difference between passion and pleasure. You may have a pastime that you do that you take pleasure in, may even be passionate about it, but it may not be your creative endeavor, like what you're really supposed to be working all the time. I feel like some of you may be overindulging too when you do hang out. You're hanging out, you're doing a pleasure, you may be overindulging, and it may be spilling over into your actual work time, like maybe going to work. I had a vision earlier today about maybe people spending more time on Facebook at the job than when they're off. Like when they're off, they're not even on Facebook. But at their job, they're spending their time, instead of working, they are on Facebook. And I feel like a lot of people are doing things that is kind of like they're spending more time on a pleasure than actually doing what they're purposed to do, if that makes sense for anyone. The second one is impasse. Reflect and redirect your energy. So I feel like you all have been blocked off from some things and you're supposed to go in another direction, but you feel like you're hitting a brick wall. Some of you this week may even get talked to about what you're doing on the clock. Like you already have gotten your nudges about doing, maybe if it's you doing the Facebook, FaceTiming, I was about to say, whatever you're doing on the company time, some of you may get talked to about it this week. Like you're overindulging. And a lot of you think that the company that you work for, that they're not paying attention, is what I'm hearing too. Like a lot of you think you're going to get away with something, and that's not the case. You're not going to get away with it. But I feel like a lot of you are feeling like you don't even know that you're being watched. You're just kind of, they ain't watching me, We have ascending the mountain, keep going forward. So I feel like a lot of you some of you may get sidetracked behind this talk. Like what you're doing, you're supposed to be doing, but you're going to get mad that somebody is talking to you about this. Like you are straight up stagnant, and a lot of you may not be able to take this energy, is what I'm hearing too. And a lot of you are not understanding, because you have beacon of light, wise leader. That's why you're being watched, because a lot of people look up to you. And so it's like your boss now. Some of you may have a scenario of a boss that's jealous of you, and some of you may have the scenario of a boss that likes you. But even still, when you're a leader, you already have, it says, a beacon of light for others. So you have people watching you. Even if your boss is watching you, and you're still a light for them. See, when you're a leader, you're already in the spotlight. You just can't hide. So like, you have to show and prove it. If you're a manager, they may come and talk to you about your behavior because you're not supposed to be on there. Or I'm only on there on my lunch break. Now you're doing too much because you're still on company time. You're going to go do something, or you may be just whatever, or you may even have the company in your background. A lot of you may not be thinking that far, but I feel like a lot of you are going to get a talk this week about, using social media while you're on your work time. I feel like a lot of you are going to be talked to about that. Yeah, view from above, get the big picture. I feel like a lot of you are going to be doing some things from, like, basically you see what's coming. So you're going to have to make these changes. And especially if you are making plans to move up, you're going to have to make the changes to stop using social media while at the job anyway. But I'm hearing a lot of you are just using it at the job. You're not even using it when you're on your off time. And they may bring that up. But I'm hearing that you're not even using it when you go home. Some of you may not even have a real social media account. It's just you just doing something while you're there, and they didn't caught wind of it. You don't know where these cameras are placed. You may have a camera in your office. You may have a camera in the hall, in the break room, and then they can zoom in from the camera. What they on, what they doing, that type of thing. And then you have vast vistas. Expand your horizons, and it's like, I'm hoping a lot of you that won't take this talk the wrong way when they do come in to talk to you. I'm hoping you won't take it the wrong way, Pisces, and just kind of blow your lid, We're going to get some chakra energy out, but I just feel like a lot of you've been watched for a while. They haven't just been watching you. They've been watching you for a while, and now I think they feel like they need to talk to you because you may be doing it more frequently. You may be doing some things more frequently that basically goes against the code of conduct of the company, is what I'm hearing. So let's see what's going on here. And then, like I said, and if you got somebody that's jealous of you, envious of you, they're going to go tell it. They're not going to let some stuff slide, is what I'm hearing. They're going to go tell it too. So if you got somebody in security that you maybe have dealt with, they may go run tell that. Some of you may be feeling like you're a victim in a situation because they may be calling you out. Some people may be upset with your pay. And then I'm also getting that this may be somebody that actually told them to watch you. Somebody you cool with that's mad about the position that you may have. I just feel like a lot of you are going through some things that basically it just has a lot to do with the truth of the matter, which is a lot of people, I'm hearing smiling faces. A lot of people smiling in your face, pretend to be your friend, pretend to be happy for you, but just waiting for you to slip up, And I just feel like a lot of you need to take the time and understand that, and I feel like you already know this, but I feel like some of you may have gotten a little complacent. I didn't even know complacency had come out. I just put it down. Complacency is in the reverse. Some of you are going to wake up off of this. Like, I've gotten complacent. I'm doing things that I already knew I wasn't supposed to be doing it. And it's clarifying wise leader. I just put the cards down on top of the Journey Oracles. It says you are a beacon of light for others. So basically, I feel like a lot of you are going to come out of this complacency energy and be like, you know what? I was doing too much because I realized I'm not doing what I need to do. I'm not being honest, about my endeavors and what I'm doing. Because it's like, you're still in company time, and then you got view from above being clarified by trickery. So like you see the manipulation. You know, somebody may have said, man, you might want to, oh, girl, you can get on Facebook and do this and do that. We ain't doing nothing. And this may be the same person that told on you, because you have trickery here. You may even find out, they may even tell you that, you know, people are watching you. And even some of your closest friends or people that you're dealing with here at the company have told that you are on Facebook. That's how we got wind of it. They brought us the account. They let us see the account on their phone. And you're like, whoa. And a lot of them don't like the prestige and the honor that you get. You know, you have to expand your horizons and know that a lot of people's intent is to hurt, bring hurt, harm, and danger to you. They don't want you to make it. They don't want you to be happy. They want you to be right where they're at, stuck in some negative energy. A lot of you are going to be feeling like you're a victim, but I feel like if this is clarifying, ascending the mountain, keep going forward. A lot of you are going to feel like you're the victim because this is in the upright. But I feel like the harder the matter, you need to just change your perspective on your perception on, and realize that your actions are being accounted for too. You know, a lot of times we take our time to be mad at somebody for telling, but that's a waste of energy. Just change up your behavior, especially if you're in the wrong. Now, this could be some of you Pisces that got to give a talk to somebody. This may not be your energy. This may be you coming to one of your employees about their behavior. Because this energy could be vice versa. Or this could be you dealing with somebody who had this talk, and just to be honest, it's like, well, you know, you shouldn't have been doing it. A lot of you don't need to be agreeing with them and condoning some behavior that's not right. And I feel like, you know, this could be what you're put to the test with this week, because I look at it like, how exactly are you going to do this? How are you going to go about this? But then you have to look at what's really going on. You know, I feel like a lot of people are doing things that they shouldn't be doing, of course. But I feel like some people want you to be okay, like, or say, yeah, I would have did that too. I don't know why they tripping. No, that's not the role that you're supposed to take. Especially if this is a friend of yours or somebody that your coworker, you just need to be like, nah, well, you ain't supposed to be doing it. Just let it go. You know, you may have to talk somebody down off of doing some stupid stuff. You have impasse here being clarified by perfection in the reverse. So it's like you already know what the rule is. You've been here, you've been with the company long enough to know what's going on. No matter what the reason was for somebody telling on you, that don't mean you need to go and just, you know, go all out. Because if you got to call a spade, if you're wrong, you're wrong. You know, I feel like a lot of you are going to try to point the finger, but I feel like that's petty energy. You know what I'm saying? And somebody may point the finger at you. Let's say somebody else get confronted and they call you out. I mean, there's so many different ways, but I feel like this week here, somebody's going to get called out on what they're doing, but what they're doing is not right. So it's kind of like, and then even some companies don't even want you to, they need to have access to your social media. They need to know what your Facebook page is, what your Instagram is. They need to know what you're doing, you know. And so this can go so many different ways, but I just feel like this is like somebody is basically being called out by their employer about their behavior on company time. So I'm not even getting that this could be something else where it's like we doing something else. I'm not getting that. I'm just getting that this energy is more so getting called out on your downtime, maybe, or just when you're just in between things to do. You may be on there taking pictures or whatever, and it's like you can't just be posting a company like that. You know, that type of energy. So that's really what I'm getting at this point. So we're going to go ahead and pray. Creator, I come to you on behalf of Pisces. I just speak that whatever's going on, that they continue to stand and hold their head high. I speak that they be honest with themselves and not worry about what they look like towards people. And just know that people will sit back and try to disturb their peace, to try to disturb their position. I speak that they understand that they may have been manipulated by somebody to start doing this. And then they may have, looking from afar off, they realize that they may have told on them. And understand that everything don't need to be spoken out about as far as perfecting the thing. Just go a different route. Be the bigger person. And just be aware of how you're dealing with people and how they're dealing with you. You don't have to make a real enemy. You could continue to smile as well. Everybody don't have to know that I don't like you. Once you know who a person is, treat them as such. They've shown you. I speak that you're no longer complacent about the position that you hold, and that you start looking at your actions and you walk in that truth and continue to be the light that you are. I speak that you're not the victim, but that you understand that this is just going to make you stronger to keep moving forward in your journey. And I speak that you understand about pleasure and passion. You're working a passionate endeavor, and leave your pleasures for the house. Selah. Pisces, I just speak that you stay encouraged and not give up on yourself, and and just keep moving forward. Don't give anybody more power than what they deserve, especially not in your life. This is your girl NeenaRose. You have a good one.